Hello, welcome to the stream. It's been it's just been a week, but it can feel kind of long. I do apologize for like maybe not maybe last week or even for today's stream being delayed. I've been having an issue. Oh my gosh, and it's still not completely gone, but we're working on it. That's why I also moved the stream dates. I already talked about this before, but sometimes I have time periods where like I'll just simply not sleep, and then I'll just end up sleeping, but not like at convenient times. So it was worse last week, and it seemed it was gonna be like that today, but then I was able to wake up, but it was later than I had been anticipating, and it just pushed me back, or like what I had planned a little bit back. But that's why we also switched the time period restraints to give us a little bit more leniency. I know what variable is. But yeah, good to see you guys again. I also been starting to run out of air funds for these streams, and oh my gosh, this for the streams and bear and breakfast streams, right? So some of the bear titles are just gonna be like maybe not that great. But you know, considering that we're trying to help Barbara out, right? And that she's been dropping lore to us, right? I don't think it's a bad idea to have her as a title. Because she definitely knows what's going on. But yeah. The only reason I was actually able to wake up today and now wait, spinach. Gotta look for more spinach. But the only reason why I was able to wake up today and not like essentially disassociate for like several hours just because of the chinchilla. It'll happen. It's just currently I'm in a not an ideal time period for like maybe having anything scheduled. Because it's essentially like excessive sleepiness, which just happens because I have insomnia, and sometimes like I would just get out like that. But hey, the chinchilla as a wake up call, not too bad. I should probably check in the winter area if I had guess. Yeah, Bear and Breakfast. Actually, in last stream, Barbara dropped a lot of information on us, so we even got to see her younger. So, younger Barbara. She looks so cute. And as a reminder to all our value and awards customers, payments are due on the 1st, 3rd, 13th, and 20th of each month. Oh no. Imagine if it was like that. Oh, that'd be terrible. Yeah, like a flashback. Because the place that Barbara wanted us to remodel was the place she used to work. Like, she helped build that place, right? She used to work as a clerk there. They say life is meaningless without the satisfaction of a hard day's work, which sets your current efforts at just above pointless. Good job! You should now strive towards reaching the next level of this totally not made up scale. Barely significant. Words that we hear every day at Palm Voyage. Every single day. Even on our good days. You wouldn't believe what we hear on our bad days. What? No, I was following the script. You can't make me. No. Static noises. I know, the bear's so great. I don't know if you've seen the trend on like TikTok, right? the like bear or man, right? But I mean, if the bear is Hank, wouldn't you pick bear too? No. The curious thing about bears is bears have like very specific rules, right? And if you respect those rules, like nothing bad should happen to you. But if you don't, well, they really are like mess around and find out type of animals. But other than that, bears are very silly. Just you don't feed the animals. That is a general good rule. Premium partner, please complete your required assignment. Thank you. If predator, you can potentially hug a bear. I wouldn't recommend trying to do that. Oh my gosh, so many recipes and so little money. But you can potentially like hug a bear. I wouldn't recommend like limit testing that, right? Because again, bears are very like specific. But yeah, people have like stories of their interactions with bears, and like befriending them, that type of good stuff. I have to check somewhere. Wait, what do I have to do? A pine fall. Wait, pine fall. I'm not working on pine fall just yet. Is that level 4 bedrooms in Winterberry? I don't think I can do Julia's mission. I'm gonna go talk to Ipsy. I'm just hoping that like they'll let me access the beach area. Because I need a crowbar in order to go forward with that. Poor thing doesn't know taxes yet. Oh my gosh. Taxes are a nightmare. But yeah, poor thing. I don't think Hank even knows taxes. He's just doing things, but unless some of the other forest creatures know about taxes, Hank probably doesn't. What do you want, child? I'm busy. I got something to show you. Why are you showing me junk? Where did you find this? The old lady from Pinefall asked me to bring this to you. She said something about secrets and gullible people. Bearbara. Oh yes, yes indeed. Oh, thank you for the follow, Weed and Son. That's very Californian. That is actually very Californian. I see it now. This isn't your average piece of scrap. This is from the old world. Take it from the great, magnificent Chunky. Look, the special artifact needs to be resonated. Yes. For it to show its true form, you could never comprehend. I'm not even trying. Yes, well, I'm afraid this needs a more experienced hand than mine. You might want to show this to a qualified expert. Take it to Charlotte, the old crone. She'll have an answer to your little inquiry. Oh, we get to talk to Charlotte. It's been a while since we talked to Charlotte. And Charlotte here is the crocodile lady at the swamp. Oh yeah, Hank is so cute. He just he has so many like silly expressions, and honestly the fact that he's the one that's trying to like renovate. I'm just gonna try to pull out the map. I had to remember the controls here are a little different. But he's the one trying to renovate this whole entire thing, right? And I think it's just really funny. Because look at it's a little, well, I wouldn't say Hank is little. A silly little guy doing silly things. But yeah, bears are cute, but like they really do follow the mess around, don't find out type of logic. Yeah, because sometimes even some of the bear attacks that you hear, about it. They just happen because people didn't respect some of the wildlife rules around. Like like with any animal, and I mean, if you guys have played Don't Starve, like you even see this that. But with any animal, if it's an important season to them, don't mess with them. Leave them alone, and don't interact with juveniles. You see a juvenile, you head the other way. Usually the older animals, they're like they'll stay away from humans because they know better, right? And like, well, babies are babies, right? But juveniles, you stay away from juveniles. Similar to human teenagers, they're looking to prove something. You again. Got any more freeloaders you'd like me to take in? I got a precious artifact that needs a keen eye. The old bird in the desert sent me. He says this is real special. Oh, he did, huh? Wow, where did you find this? Only heard about it in hushed tones from folks too afraid to talk about it out loud. This might be the most exciting discovery ever seen. Really? No, it's scrapped. That's what Ipswich said. But he took a second look after I told him it's from the old lady in Pinefall. I see, well, no doubt old Bearbara is on the hunt for credulous simpletons again. And I see she bagged one already. What? Yeah. So I'm guessing the mysteries of the valley had to come out again. Yes, exactly. That's what I thought. But I can help you with transmuting your artifact into something more palatable. Something more secretive. Let's say something you could show off. But it's not gonna be cheap. I need 50 lilies. Some for the procedure, some for the trouble. Get me those and I'll give you something attracted to the more delicate minds. Really, 50 lilies? I have 50 lilies in the chest. Damn it, I have to go back. Yeah, honestly, I love animals, but like animals have like their behavior that you have to respect. So it's kind of like learning little cultures, like smaller cultures by watching animals, right? So usually enough, bears are more on the chill side, right? The ones that aren't that chill, if it were to be among bears, right? It'd be polar bears. But understandably, the environment is not very like not that great for polar bears, right? Because bears need to eat a lot, and I should have lilies in the bear stash. I had 22. And so with polar bears, you're also food. That's why they're not that chill. And then some of the things that like make sense to us doesn't necessarily mean that they make sense to like other animals. Like smiling. Smiling's a very human thing. Because for a lot of animals, showing your teeth can be completely different things. Like you're challenging them to a fight. But similar to how we watch animals and we learn things from them, right? Animals also watch us, and once they start learning a couple things about us, they'll start to imitate us. Or like, yeah, they start to like mimic us, trying to like get a reaction out of whoever they're interacting with. It's rich. How many do I have? I have 40. Need 8 more, which I see them over on this side. It's just getting the singular black lily. more up here? Might be. Going through this map in the daytime is so much more better than at nighttime. Except I end up going through this map at nighttime. Yeah, because especially cats are really great at mimicry, right? Because some cats, or general cat behavior, right, is that in order to like be able to hunt some animals, right, they mimic them, right? So that's why cats can chirp, because they're trying to like imitate birds. But and they'll imitate us as well, but they're not like necessarily hunting us. They're just using something that they already have to like oh yeah, to like just interact or make fun, however you want to see it. Yeah, so that's why you'll see some cats trying to vocalize, right? Because they're trying to like imitate the way that we talk. But for a lot of animals, imitating human speech is very difficult because they don't have the. We have a lot of vocal cords, or the vocal cords that we have allow us to have that much of a range of capacity to make noises, right? And so that's why it becomes difficult. And cats do have like a pretty good capacity to make noises, or like those vocal cords, right? But not to the human range. They got their own different range. They make noises that we can't hear. Yeah, crows will like learn from people. And they do have their limitations, right? Because they don't have like ants, right? But they'll learn things from people, especially if it's people that they like. And because they like to give gifts. So they'll give gifts that like please them, right? And then they'll like look for your reaction. And depending on which gifts you react more to, they'll start giving you more gifts like that. That's why sometimes when crows bring like money to people that they like, and the other person gets excited, that's so you just get a little like crow business going on. But that's one thing with crows, like on the positive end. They're so cute, but they're so social as well, right? So if you and the thing about them being so social, right? It's a little bit of a double-edged sword, because then it starts off with one friend, right? And then there's like, there's like 3 of them now, and then when they multiply to 7, until like the whole entire family gets invited over. But that also means that you gotta teach your girlfriends that like you have friends too. Because if you don't teach them that you also have friends and that people come over, they'll like attack people thinking that they're like out to get you and stuff like that, when it's like not the case. They're just my neighbor or something like that, right? But similar to how you befriend the crows, other people can also befriend crows to not have that type of situation happen. But in the case that you have offended a crow, they're very social. In the case that you have offended a crow, they're very social, and they remember faces. And they'll let the rest of the crows know that like you were the one that slighted them, and the other crows will know, damn, we gotta hate on that guy. So the singular crow that seemed harmless right now multiplies to like 11 crows or like out to get you. And they'll mess with your car. They'll like drop things, or like just annoyances of that type. But it's still very interesting. So if you want to befriend a crow, you just have to be careful that like it's not only one friend, it's a herd of friends. which can be a lot for people, right? Because in my case, right, if I have animal friends, I want to like, I don't know, give them treats equally, right? And if there's like 22 animal friends, that's just gonna stress me out. There's 22 animal friends that like that when I give treats to, and I just can't make sure of that. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I have pet birds. I had lovebirds, budgies, parrots, finches, sparrows. And that's some of the ones that I can remember, because some of the pet birds that my family has had as pets, I don't remember them too well because I was pretty young. But the ones I do remember were like when I was a teenager, which is the lovebirds. Yeah, because the lovebirds were specifically like my pets, or the ones under my care. And they, I have to say, is one of the great things about birds, right? Or at the very least, lovebirds. It's when they enjoy music, it's like they'll let you know. They'll start singing. So my lovebirds specifically likes folklore music. I don't know if you wanna call not tamborazo, well, mariachi maybe? Yeah. Mariachi and rock. Because that's the two types of music that they will sing to. Yeah, it was great because sometimes because I was I'm out of school, so yeah, it's past tense, right? But I was a pretty good student, and sometimes I'll be like late into the night, like studying, right? And I would just have like just music to myself, right? Like on low volume. During this time period, I didn't have headphones. But since I was in the kitchen, the birds were there as well, and like they would hear the music. And at that moment, I was like very into like alternative rock, or I would put the alternative rock station to be more specific. And so me and the birds could hear that. And yeah, those are chirping. When the music will come on. It's kind of like mixed. So they are caged, but they're also like given the opportunity to like walk around. But sometimes keeping them caged was for their own safety. Because the thing with animals, right? Especially if they're small, they'll like get into places or like they're hard to like get out of, right? And then sometimes like those spaces are not necessarily the safest, right? Like under the couch. And if the couch is like the reclining type of couch, there's like a lot of tubing underneath that like slides, right? So if they go underneath, like it's a whole like ordeal trying to get them out and not like activating the sliding mechanism. And just screaming at them to get out of like get away from the tubes as you're like trying to so you know, just make sure that they're safe. You sometimes they'll go in on their own because they understand that like the cage is a safe place. And for the ones that don't, well then you just kind of like a toddler, right? You just have to chase them. But like, it's also in the way that you pick up animals, right? Like, as long as you're not crushing the animal, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Do I have people staying here? I don't. That's why it's all empty. But yeah, as long as you're not crushing the animal, you picking up animals shouldn't be too much of an issue, right? How, especially for smaller animals, how I pick them up a lot of times is like as if you're drinking water, how you scoop your hands. I'll do that and I'll try to like scoop them into my palms. And then if I have them, I'll just kind of secure them with my thumbs, but like try not to like add pressure because they're small. It's easy to like break things. So that's why like the whole couch ordeal will happen in the first place. Because then you're just trying to like get them or pick them up without like hurting them, and they will run away into like a place that you couldn't like access them that easily. But then it's like, no, don't go under the couch. Out of all the places, not the couch. But they did that on purpose. They knew. They went under the couch specifically because they knew that you would have a hard time getting them, right? But then, of course, I didn't understand the dangers of the two being underneath the couch. Because there's like the couch, and then there's perfectly another like low furniture item, like a cabinet, right? That like maybe might take some time to slide, but like there's nothing in there that could like hurt them, right? That was perfectly fine as well. No, under the couch. They know. They know how to make it more difficult. I'm seeing this mushroom and I'm not finding it. Where's the mushroom? But yeah, I have birds. Fortunately, they're not with me anymore, and I haven't gotten any more birds since then. Because one of the ways that we would like be able to have the birds roam around is especially in the case of lovebirds, right? You can trim like their wings, right? And that sounds awful, but I need to explain. So if you like lay the wing flat out, right? You have the green feathers, and then at the bottom you have like a set of black feathers, right? And those black feathers are kind of there to like when they take wind to like help them stay afloat, right? So what you would do is that you would just trim the ends of those black feathers, right? And it didn't hurt the bird. It annoyed the hell out of them, but it didn't hurt them, right? And when you would trim those feathers, right, they wouldn't like fly away, so they could like roam around without like potentially like flying out of a window or like crashing into furniture in that sense, right? But those feathers will definitely grow back, kind of like cutting hair. And I wouldn't say that we cut them religiously every single time, right? But one of the times that we didn't cut them and they actually grew pretty long, and I was away on a camping trip, I believe. Because where I used to live, they would hold competitions, and sometimes the rewards for those competitions were like camping trips, right? So I ended up winning one of those competitions, and I went off, right? And when I came back, my birds were no more, and it just I don't know if it was my little sister. I don't know if it was my parents, and they're like using her as like a scapegoat, right? But in that sense, what ended up happening, right, was they opened the cage outside, like outside the house, because they were like trying to feed them, right? Because we will have them inside, and we will also have them outside so that they could have like sun, or like they could like so they wouldn't be stuck inside all the time, right? And that's why like they will be inside their cage, and then inside like they will be allowed to roam a little bit more freely. But so they opened the cage outside to like feed them, but the birds got out during that time period. Yeah, that was very sad for me because those birds made me really happy. And then after the birds, I think we were like a pretty long period of time without like any pets. And then we moved locations, and then where we moved, there was like a lot of animals, right? Because it's kind of like when we moved in, it wasn't like really a well-developed area. It was more like farmlands. But a lot of different animals, and from those animals, bunnies, right? And I just seen like baby bunnies or stuff like that, and you're like, they're so cute. Like, you know, and we kind of like nag, our me and my little sister, we kind of nag our parents, like, can we have a bunny and all that kind of stuff, right? And we will always be like rejected until Christmas time, and we were gifted a bunny as a pet for Christmas. The first bunny, and her name was Shakira. You know, my mom named that bunny, right? But then we got another bunny as well. So like that bunny wouldn't be alone, right? And that bunny, we named her Thumper. By Shakira and Thumper, the first two bunnies. You got my flowers? Got them right here. Give them here in your artifacts. Good. This is a steel feather of the bird god. Yes, the metal plumage fell off mid-flight from the scaly tail of the beast, and then an unsuspecting rager found it, as it impelled him right through the heart. Oh, poor Hank. He's so horrified. Yeah, that should do it. Take this to your old lady in the woods. I'm sure she'll be happy. Oh. And if you ever bring me a scrap again, you better bring me a list. 15 lilies with it if you want anything good done with it. So there's more to all of this. Oh man, I better start picking lilies then. But yeah, trimming the feathers is a little bit for their own safety, because it depends on the house that you have, right? But if you have a house where they could potentially get out, or like household habit members, right? Habits of household members. Can I English today? Sometimes it appears not. Then you just gotta trim the wings. Because, for example, whenever my mom would like clean, she would like to leave the windows open. And then, but the windows were kind of high, right? So as long as the birds didn't get to the windows, it was fine to like have the windows open. But yeah, it just depends on stuff like that. You don't always have to like trim their feathers, but in our case, it was necessary. You gotta have to a certain point like some discipline, right? Yeah, you gotta have like discipline to be able to have pets, because you have to. If you're someone that doesn't like to clean, you at least have to clean after them like once or twice a week. Ideally, it'd be daily, right? But at least once or twice a week. Oh yeah, I had to take this to Bearbara. And then, of course, just make sure that they have their food, water, bedding, if it applies. Usually it does. For some pets, playtime is very important. Other pets are more like chill. Like they do appreciate playtime, but they're not like that crazy about it. But like, let's say for example, the amount of playtime that like maybe a dog needs compared to a cat is completely different. Because a lot of time cats spend a lot of their time sleeping, but they do enjoy playtime. So if you spend like an hour with them, giving them the playtime, they're pretty happy. But for a dog, between playtime and walkies, and dogs require much more like attention. Any luck, dear? Excited bear noises. my, this is better than I thought. A true artifact, only the real explorers will venture to see. Brilliant. Now you'll need a place to show this off for everyone to see. A museum will work wonders for this. You should go build one in the resort. Yeah, and that sounds about right with cats. Like, they're clingy, but well, cats are affectionate, right? Contrary to popular belief, cats are very affectionate, but they want to be affectionate on their own time. So if you want to pick them up like randomly because you want to like pet them or like cuddle with them, right? Sometimes cats will like slap you away. No worries. But sometimes cats will slap you away, right? And then some other cats don't mind as much. They're like, oh, you're the one that wants cuddles? Fine. Like, I'll deal with it, right? But yeah, cats are very affectionate. And it also depends on the breed of cats. Because some cats are more like human friendly than others. And they require more like human attention. Because they were kind of like built that way. The museum. The museum is a type of special room that can only be built in certain areas. It's perfect for displaying mysterious artifacts of dubious origins that gullible guests can gap? I guess it was supposed to be gawk, but like just a misspelling. Gawkance. It requires at least one display stand to be functional, and you better have something to show off on top of it. Charlotte can turn mundane items into artifacts with the right item and number of charcoal lilies. Some guests specifically look for a museum to be available during their stay. Okay. Yeah, cause we have Milo now as a pet cat, right? And he was given to my sister as a birthday gift in I think 2019. So he's been with us for a bit. But at the time, the Milo was with us, right? And this is kind of usually what I'll do. I'm able to do it better now than when I was a teenager, because when I was a teenager we didn't have the internet. So if I wanted information on animals or pets, I actually had to go to a library. But let me tell you, some of the books on pets in the library are pretty outdated, or like they're really old. And they're not like necessarily even a book on like how to take care of them as a pet, right? They're kind of just like an information guide on the animal. And then some of the pet books will be like very generic. So let's be the internet for the knowledge that it provides when you know what you're looking for. But so when Milo came in, I just started like googling on how to take care of Milo, right? And that's when like I came across all different cat breeds require different things, right? And I'm like, oh, well then I went off on a tangent trying to figure out what type of cat he was, right? And without like actually be testing him, because in order to figure that out you probably need to test the cats. But without testing him, he seems to be a parlor cat. And like kind of like a giveaway about parlor cats is like their paws, right? Because typically cats have like pink paws, right? Parlor cats are made to like look like little panthers, right? And they're like completely like black, right? But the thing with Milo is like, I guess he's mixed or something, right? Because his paws are like completely flat, black. Even his nose is, right? It's just he does have like a little white tuft by his neck, right? And his eyes don't completely match the color, right? They're kind of like greenish, yellowish. But he does have a lot of behaviors associated with parlor cats, because parlor cats were like bred to look like little panthers, and as the name implies, right? They were made to be very sociable, or like for parlor settings, social settings. And Milo, he doesn't really like other cats. He gets like very like wary of other cats, but he definitely loves being around people. And he'll be a little show off when there's people around. The sweater? Yeah, that doesn't sound like too much of a bad idea. I just saw a lot of people love Milo because the thing with Milo, usually cats have like slitted eyes, right? But Milo's eyes are almost blown all the time. Which honestly I thought that was a little concerning because I'm like, is this normal, right? But then Google answered that, and it just means that he like really likes being around, or like he really likes because blown out eyes is just kind of like when you like something, like your eyes will blow out. So he is a little brat. I will say that as much. That's the like enjoyable thing about animals, right? Every single animal has its personality. I do not have the money for a museum. I just need to wait around a bit for more income. Might be able to buy the blueprints needed. But like every single animal has their own personality. Milo, to describe him as a goofy goober, that sounds about right. The reason why I say he's a little brat, right? He looks so cute. He acts so cute, right? But he is petty as well. And those small things when he's being petty. Like we have like clothes basket, right? And if he's specifically being petty at you, right, he'll start like scratching your clothes basket, right? And so that's not great for your clothes, and he knows. But then he'll like when you catch him or like you're trying to scold him, he'll like just say, "But I'm just a silly little guy," and he'll like start like acting cute. But Milo's a cat that has given me a little bit of a tough time with the cat that has to like be factory reset. Because he absolutely loves eating. He doesn't like drinking water. He's always weird about drinking water. He's gotten better about it, but I don't know how to explain Milo. He knows certain things will make him sick, and he still does them anyway. Like, something that we caught on later. Milo started gaining weight. And he was definitely looking chunky, right? And we were like, we had agreed to manage his weight, or like manage his food so that he wouldn't like get chunky, right? Because he already had like the problem with like his with being able to pee, right? I think we do have a new recipe for the museum, right? And so we just decided, well, we had to manage his weight so that like the problem with him being able to pee does not like become worse, right? Especially since he is recovering. But he was still gaining weight, right? And we were all like kind of got confused, right? And we eventually found out that what Milo will do, right? That what Milo will do is that me and my sister, everybody lived in a different schedule, per se. So my older sister will wake up like in the at sunrise, right? 4 or 5 in the morning. And Mino will like go at her and say like I'm hungry, right? And he has he has a very soft meow. He does not meow like a normal cat, right? He his meow is kind of like what would be a good comparison? If this is like my normal voice, right? His meow is something like this, like as if he was whispering, and even though he wanted to talk more, just couldn't. So his meow was soft, like that, right? And so, but like whenever he's hungry, whenever he wants to call attention, he'll like try to meow to the best of his ability, right? I guess we don't have the recipe for the museum. That's kind of weird. But he will go up to her, he meowed that like, oh, he's hungry, and she'd be like, oh, well, let me feed you then, right? Get some food at like 5 in the morning, right? My sister, younger sister, right? This was during the time that she was going to high school, right? She would like wake up like 7, 8, right? And by this time, my older sister was gone. She had already left to work. And then Milo will like meow at her again, like I'm my younger sister, right? Saying like I'm hungry, right? And my younger sister was all like, oh, let me feed you, let me give you breakfast, right? So, and then she will leave, right? And let's say at this time, I will be the one to wake up for my online classes, right? Let's say like maybe at 9. He will meow at me, and I'm like, didn't, and I would just be wondering to myself, did none of them feed you? Like, oh, I'm guessing they didn't because they were in a time rush or something. So I will feed him, and he will feed in the span of like, let's say maybe from 5 to 9, he will eat like 3 bowls of food to himself. And then as we were like discussing like, well, why is he gaining weight and all that kind of stuff, we figured that out. That this cat was essentially like, I think like that he was starving and all that kind of stuff, right? And just taking advantage of like going to someone when the others weren't around to ask for food, right? Because even then, like I would go to my classes, right? And then my mom will be around the kitchen. And he asked her for food. And mom was like, estas niñas, these girls, they don't feed the cat, right? And then she will give him food. But now it kind of still happens, but we're like trying to be better about that. But yeah, Milo was definitely on that food grind. Like he will do this in the morning because he knew that he couldn't do it in the afternoon, right? Because by evening or by the afternoon, everybody was at home, right? So he couldn't like coax food out of us in the afternoon. He only get 1 bowl, as it was supposed to be. I wonder if I can build a museum because I don't have any recipes for the museum that I can buy. Maybe it's in my crafting. But yeah, Idol's an entire like personality. He is lovable, right? But he's also a little shit. But if your cat's a tsundere, she likes to eat together. That's actually a pretty high compliment if your cat likes to eat together. Because the reason why is cats like to Because I guess the reason why cats like to eat with their humans, right? Is they trust you. They trust that like they're safe enough to eat when you're around because you'll keep them safe. It's really cute actually. Uh when Milo was a baby, he used to do that. Or like he will only want to eat when like someone was around. But then he grew out of it. But yeah. Just learning about animal behaviors or stuff like that, it's just so nice. Because usually museums require that like you have something to put on the display, right? But I'm not seeing any. Oh, I guess I don't have to build anything special. Do I build this bigger? That's gonna eat my coins up. It is. I could build the minimum size and then just attach the room. Yeah, I could probably do that. Because otherwise, it's gonna eat my coins, right up. And I do not have the budget. So we'll, like, keep it small, but then we'll, like, build a room to attach to. I do need a podium. I didn't see the recipe for a podium though. That is a curious thing. Yeah, it's not here. But the curious thing is that animals can have their own traumas, right? And sometimes it's not like obvious. And it doesn't necessarily have to always be that like, oh, they were mistreated by humans, right? It's just like similar to people, right? It could just be things that maybe like they don't like bother me as much, but they might bother you, right? And then for some cats, it's like being separated from their mother, and so that's kind of like a trauma for them. So some of their behavior, especially as they grow up, is kind of like behavior that you'll see in kittens, right? But it's how they cope. It's the little coping mechanism. I wonder if I have it in the crafting. I don't see it though. Yeah, because normally you buy it from the shark, unless I had to buy something. And then maybe it frees up space for it, but sure that the shark has space for the nether recipe. Maybe in the trash. Gotta search the trash. You see a gift shop. Everybody loves Hank poster. Oh, that's so cute. the cute plushie stand nice cute, but that's 1500 trash. That's a lot. I wonder if it's just any stand. I want to build a museum, but why can't I find the place to put the museum stuff? But yeah, so some cats have like their comfort like behavior, right? And then which could be possible that like, oh, the wanting to feel safe, and therefore like eating together could be a comfort behavior. With Milo, he doesn't like to be excluded. If we're like, let's say we're like talking in my room, because the animals are not allowed in my room except for the chinchilla, but that's because the chinchilla has a space here, right? But like, if my sisters want to talk to me, sometimes they'll like go into my room. So of course, the cats are kept out, right? And Milo will definitely complain at the door. He likes to be able to see where you are. Or at least one of us. He doesn't like being left alone. I swear, there has to be like movie theater, distillery. Yeah, because there has to be a recipe. I'll take the heater. I think I need the fuel chest, but maybe now. I guess if there was more, like it pop up later, right? Unless it's like a recipe in my inventory that I haven't that I just had to like press a button to learn. Doesn't seem like it. Unless it's just any typical stand, then let me see if I have any. No. Can I put a cardboard box as a stand? Because usually furniture is very specific to the room. So that's why I'm wondering, like, even if I give one, that even if I get one, would it work? Maybe it just has to be a table. Well, we'll try this. We'll try the table, see if it works, and if not... Wait. I saw something in my inventory. No, that's the cabinet. We'll give it a try. how hope I'm not saying that I broke the game, but like this kind of thing seems to happen a little too often. Where sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5. You think that like you're making good progress, that should be smooth, right? And then such that type of soft lock. Please tell me it's not the case. Because even the image looks different to what it's even the image looks different to what it's supposed to be. Wait. Remove this? Okay, me to my inventory. Maybe I just have to put the item directly. Is that what I had to do? Shenanigans are if I put it like this, now inventory, and I just put it down. I can't. What the heck? What the heck? Wait, but I thought I got the items. I thought I got the recipes for the museum. On display sound. It has to be at the pawn shop, right? Am I just not seeing it? I guess I'm just not seeing it. You know what? We'll come back to this. We'll like try to get a high like running on its own. I'm so confused. What? Am I? If I don't have that recipe, am I soft locked? If I don't have that recipe, am I soft locked? Please tell me it isn't the case. How could this happen? I'm like low-key panicking. You know, we still have a lot of other things that we can do. I'll just buy recipes. Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? In order to like make progress, because that's the main so you had like side quests, right? And then you have the main quest, right? So that's a part of the main quest, right? To make the museum. But if I don't have the recipe for the that furniture of the museum, right? Then I can progress the main quest. And the story moves forward when you complete tasks like those. I'm sure maybe it'll appear sometimes later. Out of all the things, out of all the things, I did not expect that to be one of those things that could like that could happen. There is also something else that I had to figure out. What does this do? No. So I forgot that this is something that I had to figure out, right? But so you could buy trash as decoration, right? But once you buy the trash, how do you get rid of it? Especially when you move to higher decoration items. So, let me just look this up real quick, because I forgot about that. Oh, I could just straight up delete them. Wait, but I don't... But deleting them doesn't give me anything back. My trash! I mean, trash is trash. Alright. I just had to delete it. Because I was trying to sell items, right? But, I just had to... In the inventory, there should be a trash can. There we go. Yep. I guess I don't have any more space, and if I keep some of these items, I'm not gonna have I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too worried about the trash, since we potentially get to make more trash. The more humans we have, the more trash there is around. But still, it's kind of sad. No, I kind of want to keep my decorative barrels. But I do want to get rid of the rocks. It actually is the case. Because to buy some of the decoration items, we're struggling to like find trash. But since we have more places running, we can actually find trash pretty easily, and we should be picking up trash, which we have not been. And I can even hire Wade, which is like a little rat, to be a cleaning service for some areas. But in order to get the main storyline running, I did essentially like spend some of the money that I have made. And since I haven't been keeping other places running, I just need to actually get them running. Which give me this red rice. We're gonna be spending a bit of money. Oh, schnapps. Bread pudding actually sounds so good. Veggie lasagna. You know, bread pudding sounds really good. How much money do I want to spend? Well, we'll start with these recipes, and then we'll go high like running. Because we can start having humans over, but some of the humans require that the recipes be of a specific quality. But let's see. I could change the beds. I could make everything be functional here. Because I think we already leveled this up, and even the bathroom. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I made the up space so narrow that like I'm having difficulties, but like it just works. I guess there's some things that we could upgrade here. But the bathroom, I think the bathroom's upgraded. The bed is upgraded. I did pick up materials when running around. Oh, those hallways? Oh, they're definitely gonna be narrow. Trying to get furniture through those hallways, it's gonna be through the window. And windows? What windows? Sunlight? Let's be honest, none of us are getting sunlight in this day and age. Make one of these, one of these. And this. Why do you need sunlight for? Why do you need sunlight? Man, maybe it's not even worthwhile to upgrade some of the... Unless... It just depends on the... It just depends on the guest, right? I could just try to make things a little more comfortable for the people visiting. Get comfort levels up. But we do have more recipes unlocked for we do have recipes unlocked for making upgrades, right? So maybe making upgrades right now might not be the best idea. Because we're gonna replace them regardless with some other upgrades. But then it's kind of like a little bit of a catch-22. Without those upgrades, you can't get the other upgrades. So we'll see if we can get by without like upgrading things. But if not, then... we'll do it this way. Then we'll just have to make them and then disassemble them. But for now, I'll see what I can cook. Because if you notice in the recipes, for some of the food that you can cook, it has like a fish, which is the food level, or the food that it provides if you make that recipe. And so some recipes provide really good like food value. Like the mushroom risotto. What am I missing? Rice. Did I not buy rice? Oh look, let me check the bear stash. I have honey. I thought I had rice. I guess I don't have rice. I don't have money to buy rice. I can make the bread pudding. I do have 9 bread. I have flour. How do I even find this game? Oh, that is a great question. So typically how I find my games, it's either just sometimes browsing through Steam. Cause sometimes I'll look through Steam to see what games are like on sale or like if there's any like promotions up, right? And if there's something that like seems convincing enough, I'll usually get it, right? So that they're sad. Although a lot of times I don't find my games that way, because Steam usually gives you like what's popular, right? But what's popular sometimes kind of like falls into like a specific category. But sometimes they do have like other events that like what's it called? Like developer appreciation, and it'll be like for like farming games, for example, right? So you'll see some games like that. Other times it'll be like TikTok, for example, right? Because not only do I play video games, I also play board games with my friends. So at first I started off with board games that would just keep popping up, and then I don't know how the algorithm figured it out, but then like started showing me some games as well. Uh, so for example, one of the games I'm kind of looking forward to, which isn't out just yet, but it is gonna be out this month, I think, is Dracula. You play as a vampire in debt to the hospital, and you had to pay off your debt and adapt to like modern society. So another farming type of game, but you're a vampire. So that's another way, and and I think that's primarily the ways that I find my games. I I kind of like farming simulation games. So like for example, Stardew Valley or My Time in Portia, Bear Breakfast, Ooblets. Uh, yeah, and then sometimes some of the games that I find or that I have, I just get them. Again, because like they're on discount or they're free, right? And then it turns out that's a game that like I would enjoy. Like My Time of Portia, I played it, and actually, the game is it's very interesting, in its own way. And I got that game free in Epic when it was in the shop rotation. But yeah, I know. For me, there's something like soothing or something kind of nice from like being able to build up. Yeah, from being able to build up. What would be a good word? Like, not an empire, but like. It's kind of like cleaning a room, right? You don't want to do it, it's daunting. But once you actually do it, it's very satisfying. And so sometimes farming games are like kind of like that, right? Like there's so much to do. Chores game. Doing the chores in video games is easier than in real life. It'd be like that, you know? Yeah, I don't think I have beans. I don't think I ever ran into beans. It's more rewarding, it's more satisfying, right? Like, oh, I cleaned the town. The townspeople are like, thank you, or like, you're doing great. Here's something to like help you progress or stuff like that, right? But in real life, you help clean, and then they're all like, you missed the spot. and then they'll be like, you missed the spot, or like, my grandmother used to do it better, and you're just like, geez, why did I bother you? The potato pierogi. But yeah, it just be like that. I can make up to 4. Yeah, that's the thing that's satisfying about video games. You know, I guess it was someone's TED talk, right? But in a TED talk, I guess they were trying to appeal to like older generations, right? But in a TED talk, the person talking, they were arguing that like gamers were a necessary part of society. Because the way that games make you carry out chores. I would need more butter. A lot of these recipes require butter. Oh yeah, butter. I can make the tea. Never mind, I don't have Linden. Let me get some people in here. But the way that video games have you carry out chores, right? We could put the first person in one of the upper bedrooms. All has low expectations. We love this, right? You get to have the first bedroom. High expectations. Do we even have that type? No, we don't. 27. But we do have the water expectations here. Put your own bedroom too. We're just gonna have a bunch of guests. Yeah, we're just gonna have a bunch of guests. Barely fits the bill. $33 comfort. 33 comfort. You could probably take this person. Wait, 33 comfort. We can actually do 33 comfort. Yeah, we can actually do 33 comfort. We just can't do decoration. And then the last space available we have is for 20. Not a lot of decor. We don't have that type of decor. We'll take this person. But because video games have you carry out chores and they reward you for doing those chores, right? And that sometimes in order to do those chores, it's actually very hard to do them. And it requires commitment to be able to do them. And so the reason why we need gamers is that actually gamers are very committed people, right? As long as you're able to provide them compensation for their efforts, right? Because nobody likes to do work that doesn't feel rewarding, right? And if you're able to reward the efforts of gamers in a society, right? You might actually have pretty good progress as a society because these people are dedicated. So if you could convert like that dedication from games to real life, right? It'd be a worthwhile payoff. But and I remember like seeing that TED talk, and I'm like, well, that's a very interesting point. But I don't think a lot of places are very rewarding. Or like in current time, sometimes those efforts don't feel very rewarding. Kind of like how the whole joking around, like, oh yeah, but if I clean up around in real life, right? Then I'm told like I miss a spot. But in here, they're like, oh, they're all praising Hank, or they're like, oh, they do call Hank an idiot, right? But lovable Hank, right? And I think that's just true in general for people. Like people like to be appreciated or rewarded for like their efforts, right? Nobody likes putting effort into something that doesn't feel worthwhile. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Raise the prestige. How much money do I have? Not a lot. I could go try to find more blackberries. I'm not even sure where I got the blackberries from. Yeah, I'm not even sure where I got the blackberries from. I have milk. I still have some eggs. Oh, butter. A lot of the new recipes require a lot of butter. Butter is kind of expensive. Butter in this economy. Well, I think that also depends on the type of gamer, right? But I think the argument was also that gamers are pretty good at following tasks. I would say it depends on the type of gamer. Because yeah, you're given instructions and you're given like, oh, you should do it this way or this is what you have to do first, right? Come on, let's be real. How many people skip the tutorial? Or like don't like to read, so they just like skip dialogue. And then the other argument that was made in favor for that, right, was that games act as a simulation, right? So you can actually train people beforehand in a game and then actually try to train them in real life, and you should have some adaptation of the skills that they learn in the game into real life. Skip tutorial, yeah. So games like Surgeon Simulator, I think Surgeon Simulator it is kind of a fun game, but I think it was, and I'm not too sure about this, but it was a game to actually try to like help people get an idea of or like be able to translate the skills into like potentially real life, right? But it just became kind of a bit of a meme-ish game, because eventually, and that it is a little terrifying, but eventually, the idea is to be able to perform surgery remotely. And this is in like locations where like they can't have a surgeon on hand, or there's just like something that impedes for like an actual person to like hold the surgery. So one of the things that they want to do is one, be able to get like robotics to be like fine-tuned enough to be able to do stuff like as precise as a surgery, and two, be able to like train surgeons to be able to like operate in person and through the robotic mechanism. But then you will have to have surgeons actually know how to use a controller. Can you imagine? Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. mean, I would say it's a little bit of would it be same difference? A little bit, a little bit. Operating remotely and like all the Wi-Fi disconnected. Oh my god, that's terrible. I hope that if they do decide to go that route, they have a fail-safe mechanism for like the Wi-Fi disconnected. It's lagging. No, but you will see like eventually the like more careers be developed because of that, right? Like in medical fields, you already have so many niche careers, right? Like the person that applies anesthesia, right? That's a whole thing by itself, right? Because the person that applies anesthesia has to train and study to like do it in a safe way to like to not have any accidents. Because too much anesthesia can just like delete someone's life description. But not enough anesthesia can give a person a religious experience. So they had to train or they had to study on like this is the amounts that you apply and like, and I learned this because of the pets, right? But for example, some of the medicines that you apply is based on body weight, right? So it's not the same for everyone. Because sometimes with human medicine, like it'll be based on age, right? But actually, medicine is reliant on body weight. So had to check for stuff like that, like oh, if a person has a condition, like what can you do, what are the alternatives, yada yada. So that's one niche career. Another niche career is the person that takes care of like the surgical tools, right? Because they have to make sure that they're like sterilized or clean, right? They have to be the ones that like during the procedure, during the surgery, they have to count and manage the tools so that none of them get lost. Because I don't know if you guys have heard of cases of like they accidentally left like a surgical knife inside this person. But that's not necessarily on the surgeon, because there is supposed to be an assistant that counts and manages that. Sterilizes everything, make sure that everything's ready for the surgery, and once the surgery is over, everything's in the place it's supposed to be. And disposes of like anything that has to be disposed of after the surgery. Because depending on what was treated for the person, there's some tools that can't be used anymore. You just... Yeah, sure, it looks like a perfectly fine knife, but you just have to eliminate it because you don't want to keep using, let's say that scalpel that got used on a very contagious infection. Yeah. Like, I know a little bit because I get curious, but I don't know enough to actually be able to say like specifically like this disease or stuff like that, right? But I know that it is something that happens, or that's a specific career choice. And I think I ended up going into that rabbit hole when I was like looking for jobs, and then a lot of the jobs around my area were like specifically technical jobs. Yeah, it's a pretty intense process. Because to put it into perspective, a lot of the medicine that we have is kind of relatively new. Like it's yeah, it's kind of relatively new. And it isn't at the same time. Because there is some kind of like a similar method to what used to be done. Let's say, for example, like open surgery. Sometimes open surgery will be done in like, I'm not saying like ancient civilizations, but like definitely like much older civilizations. But it just be without anesthesia. Like the chainsaw was made for women to in the case of like, oh, save the woman or save the baby, and it was like save the baby, right? Then they would forcibly get the baby out with a chainsaw. It wasn't. I don't think it was great for the baby either. I'm just gonna like looking for more trash if I can find any more trash. But and now we have anesthesia and then like oh like antibiotics, and now we have like new issues, so like a rise, so like oh well, but you're getting immunity to antibiotics, and like eventually this can become a huge problem, so what can we do about it? So a lot of it is fascinating, and as you make progress you also like have a couple steps to fall back. I think that's the thing with humanity, right? It's sometimes learning about humans is pretty horrific, right? Yeah, like human history. But you can't let the horror get to your mind. Wait, let me buy more butter. But you can't let the horror get to your mind, right? I'm just gonna waste all of my money on butter. Yeah, it sounds about right. Because then, if you let the horror always get to you, right? There is no progress being made. Because you're too horrified to like actually carry out progress, right? Sometimes you just have to like, okay, if manipulative people can put their feelings aside to screw people over, right? You can do the same, but to help people, right? You can put your feelings aside to make progress forward. Because, like, the medical field's one thing, right? But, like, biology is horrifying. Yeah, biology is horrifying. Like, the more that you look into some of that stuff, or, like, the more that you learn about certain things, sometimes it lets you sleep at night. But we should have. But as much as it is horrifying, or as much as things can be horrifying, they can also be again very interesting, right? Yes, and I was kind of memeing about it, but like remote surgery would be like very helpful for a lot of people, right? Because sometimes what impedes being able to save human lives, for example, is the fact that like oh, let's say the surgeon had already been called earlier to go to a hospital that's like 2 towns over, right? 2 cities over. And you know, they're kind of there. But let's say in their original hospital, and an emergency patient comes in, and they require that surgery, and they can't last long, right? But for the surgeon to go back to their original hospital, it'd be like a 2-hour drive. So being able to like have that remote surgery would like allow for that specific surgeon to be able to potentially do both surgeries. Although it'd be very tiring for that surgeon. It doesn't take away from the fact that you would still need like more surgeons in general. Because you shouldn't have a situation where like you rely solely on one person to cover like 2 or 3 different locations. But it is a reality that that happens, right? And being able to like perform remote surgery will help with like saving people in such type of reality. We did potato pierogi, but can I make spinach? I think I can make spinach. Do I not have garlic? Is this what's... I will argue that I have garlic. thought I picked up garlic. I do seem to have garlic. Oh. So what the... So that's... You have horrifying things, but you also have nice things, right? You can let yourself like think too much about the horrifying things because you should also be looking at the nice things, right? Because it's easy to like send yourself in a spiral by like constantly thinking of the horrifying things, right? Probably buy another recipe. But the stuff that we have or the progress we made was people that were able to like look past some of the horrifying things to like try to like get to the better things. You know, I think that's... And I think we just had to kind of think about that in general. Like being able to turn some of the negative things that happen into constructive things. Kind of like the Telegram story. The reason why the Telegram was kind of invented was because of a grieving artist. Because he was away when his wife died, right? And he didn't even know his wife died until much later. They even had the funeral services like done already, right? It was months later, when he returned from his trip. And he was really broken about the fact that like, oh, he had missed his wife's funeral. Butter croissant, fluffy pancakes. Yeah, like he had missed his wife's funeral. So he started obsessing over a way to be able to communicate over long distance, right? And he was one of the people that founded the Telegram. But you know, it started off with like with his grief, right? Like he didn't want that type of thing to happen ever again, so he started trying to find a way to like overcome it. Maple syrup? Maple syrup? How about this one? Maple syrup? I think I can do this one. Just have to make sure that we do have enough. Yeah, no worries about that. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try to finish the day. And I think that might be like a good place to potentially end the stream. Because a lot of this just comes with like, just like running the place around a bit. But I'm also kind of hoping that like if I quit the game, I'll get the recipe back for the museum. Or otherwise I have to find a way. Or like just look for information about that. Because I don't know what the hell happened. But I hope I'm not like locked out of the museum. But yeah, I hope that that you enjoy your meal. Like something delicious and fulfilling. Here's the recipe. For sure. And I hope that your day goes good as well. Listen, there has to be a way for me to fix the museum. I can't, maybe if I get through some of the side quests. Or maybe if I reset the game or verify the files, right? But then that might be some things that I had to do off screen. Because in the case that like I am actually soft locked, then I just have to potentially do everything here all over again. But yeah, off screen. Where is this? Here it is. I was gonna say, let me put some of my... I have ingredients in here already. Oh my gosh. I should also be picking up some charcoal lilies. I think, everything here should hold, more or less. I'm a little bit worried about, like, not having enough food for them. But they're also picky. They do like the better made stuff, I would too. If I buy the rice, I might be able to make the mushroom risotto. But there is also something I do want to do. Because we have a weight that we can hire, right? But whenever we hire someone, they do have their paycheck, and I've been wanting to collect money in order to like be able to hire a Wade, but also been needing to spend money. But I think I should, at the very least, be able to hire a Wade in Pinefall. I should have enough to like be able to hire Wade and Gus, but it'll only be in Pinefall. So in that case, I just had to build Wade's little trash tree. Decoration minus 15, but I don't think I have to worry too much about the decor in Cyber Crossing. Can I put this outside, or do I have to put it inside? Oh, I have to put it inside. It's gonna be really inconvenient. Oh. Remove picked option. Alright, maybe not in Pinefall, but in 824 then. I kind of wanted it in Pinefall though, because there's a couple trash to pick up, and I guess I'll pick up the one in I haven't picked up the one in 824, and then I'll pick up the one in Timber Crossing. I think the place that's gonna become the most important for him to pick up, probably Pinefall, because there's just so many buildings. But I should have enough room to actually put him here in 824. Just need that trash to progressively be picked up in the background so that we have it accumulate, and then we'll be able to buy better decor. actually has space right there. Is it activated? 440. Wait? Hello? Not even Gus? Wait, 440? Wait, not even Gus? What the heck? Wait. $440 a day. And then 750. 350. Anyway. $750 a day. I don't know if I get that much money a day, Wade. I can't guarantee Gus, but I don't know about you, Wade. We'll hold off, I guess. Never mind, damn it, we're hiring Wade. I better see some good trash being picked up. Wade. I'm about to turn into your old boss, Wade. Oh my god. I think I could sell recipes that I made. It's giving me a bit of a hard time. There we go, save changes. Yep. Oh hey. Did he pick up all of it already? Just like that? Nice. Not even trash in this building. Oh my gosh. Y'all are dirty. So we have firewood. And we're gonna be broke. Potentially. Well, for more reason that I had to keep a highlight running. I do wanna get it Gus up and running in the highlight as well. Why do I come here at night? I know that this place is the worst place to come at night, but like sometimes I just have free time at night and I just come here. Because technically we should have had highlight running already. But since we were looking for specific upgrades to do some of the side missions, right? We just kind of like stopped having highlight run, which is bad because now we're running into monetary issues. But if we can get highlight automated with Gus receiving guests, then that will be very helpful because that's a lot of guests that we can receive a highlight. The only issue is the food, that I need to make a ridiculous amount of food. And I think food runs out pretty fast. Let me check actually how much there is. So the more quality food we make, the leaves tomorrow. So there's a couple of them that are leaving. I remember why I want to highlight. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna buy some rice. Now Now that like I go to Highlight and I'm gonna cook, I remember what I wanted to get. I'm gonna buy some rice. I'll have a lot of money. But if I can get the mushroom risotto up, that gives a lot of food item. And that will be really good for making sure the Highlight stays running. Wait, keep switch? Well, look who's still alive. Fancy seeing you still carrying all of your limbs. I won't leave home without him. You might be smarter than I thought, child. But not by much. See, you walking around without a care in the world. Just sheds light on the fact that you still haven't succumbed to the futility of it all. Of walking around? Exactly. Then how would I get to places? No, not the futility of walking around. It is a nonchalant absent-mindedness that signals your weakness to the world. Weakness? Yes, your inattention towards the worthlessness of your actions in the grand scheme of things. So, I don't care about the fact that nothing matters? Exactly. But if nothing matters, why should I care about it? Because you must let go. Yes, let go of all material wants and needs, as they will only lead to the same nothingness. The empty void that we are all on the same journey towards. Can I at least have a snack on the way? No. What kind of snack? I could really go for some stromboli right now. Never had it. Oh, it's out of this world. If you find any, grab me one too. I'll owe you one. Spinach stromboli. We could cook the spinach stromboli. Let me get my rice. Rice about to make me go broke. Oh, I'll buy two rice. Rice about to go broke. But getting the mushroom risotto up is gonna be helpful. I wonder if we get the Ipswich dish that they ask about. If they lower the prices on some of their food items, because goddamn, for someone that says that nothing matters, you sure do like to charge some of those grocery prices. Spinach stromboli. I do have the means to make it. Garlic. Unless there's one here that I already made. Because I think I did make some, right? I did. I just want one. Because I'm gonna be putting in, regardless, mushroom risotto. Let me just get that up and running. Saute. Why am I missing to saute? Garlic. Not the garlic. You're telling me about the rice without the garlic? I thought I've been picking up garlic. Where have I seen garlic and I haven't just been picking it up? Because as far as I remember, Highlight doesn't really have garlic. Was it Pineville, the place that had garlic? That goes to search for stromboli. I got some. Oh, that heavenly smell. Give it here. Well, I don't say this is one of the most delectable pastries I had in a while. Where do you purchase such a thing? I made it myself. What? Impossible. Your poise in the face of inevitable darkness is inspiring, child. You remind me of a younger boy, driven by a fiery heart and an empty brain. Me? Do I remind you? Of me? Me? Well, a younger version of me. Of course, Now I know that striving towards any achievement is like trying to melt away the ocean. But the Stromboli has given me a reinvigorated outlook. I will pay my favor to you immediately. Meet me in Pinefall at once. Send me, send me. Do I get my museum? Do I get my museum out of this? Maybe this is how I got the museum sign and I just been panicking out of nothing, right? But I'm gonna be honest, right? There's been several times where I have accidentally soft locked the game. I don't know how, but it happens. That me jumping into soft locking as the first conclusion. It's not too far off. And it's not like I'm purposefully looking to soft lock games. It just happens. Or to like make them act weird. You certainly took your time, but I guess you made that aspect of your life clear. Are you ready? I think so. I used to roam these lands just like you, in search of nothing at all, but with the wind to keep me company, long before the true nature of existence was revealed to me by the Ancient Ones. But that doesn't mean our painfully worthless lives also have to be insipid. I will grant you the great honor of being able to give me money more easily. I can't believe that. By setting up my old travel card here. How convenient! Oh, don't condescend me, child. For your effort, I will also grant you access to my rarest goods. Thank you, bird sir. One day you will wake up to our predetermined collective future. Until then, happy shopping, child. So be it. Now, with all that remains fit for gods. Thank you, Ipswich. I definitely wanted to spend more money. Oh my gosh. It's an avocado. Thanks. Wait, garlic? Onion. Oh, thank God, because I was a little bit worried about like not having enough money. Where have I picked up garlic from? That's the herbs. If I had garlic, I must have picked it up from somewhere. You can typically see what's available. Onion. There's a garlic. Because oh my gosh, there's a lot of resource hunting that I have to do. I have to keep collecting wood, fuel, because not only will I use it for cooking, but oh, there's a trust on this here. Because not only will I use it here, right? In the cooking. I'll be cooking in several places, right? But I need to use that fuel as have some more garlic. Oh, I have to cross the bridge again. But once I go to Winterberry, or once I start trying to get that place running, I'll need to have a consistent fuel supply. Oh, that's not the garlic somewhere around here? But I'll need to have a consistent fuel supply. Maybe? Yeah. Hidden by the tree? to keep the place warm. Although we did buy the recipe for the better quality boiler. So that should make heating up the place so much more easier. Because at the beginning we had to use 3 like granny boilers to keep the temperature up. And it wasn't like up consistently. Is there any other place with garlic here? And it wasn't up consistently. And then once we switch over to like the consistent boiler, right? We got a better temperatures. And so now with the quality boiler, we should be able to get the place running with just that singular boiler and not have to waste as much fuel. Here's one garlic. Here's the other garlic. And I think I should have enough to make the 2 risottos. Then I also had to go to Highlight before the day ends to like get in more guests. Though I think Winterberry is gonna be its own thing to try to get running. It's similar to Pinefall, or actually before Pinefall. It's the first place introduced that has like multiple buildings at multiple buildings. Yes, and we should have enough. So we have to get I think it's 2 or 3 cabins running in Winterberry, and then in Pinefall will be like 5 cabins. Details. Yes. Give me your low expectation guests. Bedroom 1. Yep. I put you in bedroom 2. 33 comfort, we can. The bedroom 4. Bedroom 5. You want a little bit more of decoration. We're not really decorating the place. You can go there and 38 decorations, a lot. Bedroom 3 is empty for now. Yeah, this fits. And put the risotto. But I think this might be more or less what progress we made. Succulent, Pinefall. Unless I had to get the guests to stay in Pinefall, complete fence task there first before being able to build a museum. Which it could make more sense like that. But I do have to manage my finances. Because there is upgrades I want to get from here. Yeah, there's some upgrades I want to get here, but I won't be able to until I have high like running consistently. And for that to happen, I need to upgrade it. So at the very least, what I do want to get is the bedroom items. The bedroom and the bathroom items. Because then, no matter the guests' expectations, they will always be met. And then I could just have Gus running this. But then I just have to make sure that I have food available for the guests as much as possible. So I had to buy Julia's recipes. And I also had to be grabbing food pretty consistently without filling my inventory up too much. We have a cultist feather that we found in the caves, but we need keys to be able to access the caves beyond. There's like 3 gated areas. So I have to buy recipes, but I also have to have enough money to be able to pay Wade and Gus. Although some of the recipes that Julia is offering, I thought that like strawberries will be used more often. Maybe not yet. I don't think I ever seen beets. Yeah, I don't think I ever seen beets. Maybe the veggie lasagna wouldn't be too bad. Peach cobbler. I do remember where to get the peaches. So let me see if I can even make the peach cobbler. Sugar, lemon, flower, peach. We actually can. Peach. Do I not have peaches? I thought I did. Because I thought the peaches were something that we got from the... Yes. From the beach. I'll organize my inventory some other time. Do I not have like is there something that can use honey? Or like that uses ingredients I can find easily from that's a level like 3 recipe? I should probably invest into like trying to get a bunch of those running. So peach cobbler is pretty good. Let me check the veggie lasagna. No, peach cobbler. Sugar, we have 8 of that. So actually we'll like... We can only make 3. What if we run out of flour? So just if you're cooking in this game, you have to be careful about not adding extra ingredients. Because you could do it, but it's gonna eat up those ingredients. So you just have to cook to the limit of what you have. Flour. I mean, I do find a lot of things around. I wonder if eventually I can make some of those ingredients. And this one requires flour as well. So flour is definitely one of the main ingredients that you'll be investing into getting more of. Garlic is pretty important as well. $32 for food. Should clean up my inventory a little bit. So we'll just put all of our food items here. I guess I'll put out the very top things so like I will buy from Eat Switch. Like the cheese. So I know how much we have of that. The ingredients are kind of rare to find. Like garlic. I don't know if we have any more garlic. I don't think so. Lemon. Blackberries, I guess I don't find them very easily, but I haven't had a need to use blackberries often. I could put another fridge here. I just separate between the ingredients. They're like forageables, and then the other ingredients are like hot. And for the meantime, I could just cook everything here in High Lake. Yeah, I can do that. Should actually give me not too much of a big issue making another fridge. Just organize a little bit, because the food situation is something that I am going to need to like get sorted out. Because I have a lot of cob. We could make corn on the cob, but let's take the strawberries and the tomatoes out. We have more cob. Yeah, just sorting out so that when I come back to the game, I have an idea of what the heck I'm doing. Mushrooms, take the mushrooms out. Apples too. The sad thing about the game though is that if you have things in the storage items, right, you can't just use them automatically. You have to have them in your physical inventory to use them. That is a little sad, but I don't think it's the worst. It does make things a little bit inconvenient though. Blackberries for now, we put them here because they're like essentially rare ingredients. Butter goes in here too. And the milk. Spinach? We actually got a decent amount of spinach from like walking around. We might need to make a third refrigerator, to be honest. Because for example, the amount of corn that we have is not like, it's not normal. I should be looking for corn recipes. Put the mushrooms down. I'm also trying to put them in a way that you can see how much there are in the bulk stacks. They have one stack of apples. I do have multiple stacks of apples. Onions. Put the onions together. I should have another stack of onions. Yep. Guess I keep picking up onions even though I don't want to. We have a stack of random mushrooms by itself. Yeah, this is also why it's important to sort their inventory. Because sometimes there'll be stacks, or small stacks of like ingredients. Because when you cook, it'll just grab randomly, and that can be a little inconvenient. Oh, yeah, I need to make a third fridge. Maybe divide by vegetables and fruits? So some vegetables are technically fruits. If it has seeds, it's considered a fruit. So for example, tomatoes will fall into that category. But smartness says tomatoes are fruits. Wisdom says they don't taste like fruits. Yeah, I guess I'll put the fruits in this second fridge. Because otherwise it's gonna get like cluttered. Right there. Which means I had to take out some of the stuff already put in here. We'll just try to put everything down. That's easier for us to organize than like putting it like a random spot in the inventory. We're leaving the tomato there. We're not taking that tomato out. But that also means that we don't have a lot of space here. That's the corn's fault, to be honest. Oh yeah, High Lake is our most profitable area. Do we? I think we do have fruits here. The berry. Yeah, getting this automatically running will be the best call. And I think we do have enough money to upgrade the beds. We should at least upgrade the bed. Because the upgrades on the beds make such a huge difference. Now it's gonna be a bit of a mess trying to get things out of this because stacks go up to 20. Carrots! We forgot about the carrots. But what we will put in is honey. Honey and I would like to get rid of the herbs, but herbs take up a lot of space. We'll just sort it out like that. The Louis bed is gonna... We earn a good amount of money, but like the Louis bed is gonna make us go broke. I like the cozy sweater. Sometimes you get clothes. You get the like clothes for doing some of the side missions, which is nice to be honest. But we'll put the black lilies up there because they're actually like quest items. I like to try to organize our things because oh my god. We have a singular lily here. I wish there was kind of like an auto sort button as well, but I feel like that will also get pretty messy as well. Mix this back. Put this herb stack up here. Bell peppers. Damn it. so it doesn't happen again. What? I'm lagging a little bit? I'm not trying to like get them to like get this organized like that, but sometimes the actions I want to take are faster than like what I can actually I don't think it's my fault in the sense, right? But like I click faster than like where I'm physically at. Let's see. We'll leave this space for food items. This is stuff that we're getting rid of right here. We're gonna take that to the trash to get broken down. This we will put down eventually, so we'll leave it there. I think this one's cute, that's why I'm keeping it around. This rug we can actually get rid of. Net cabinet. I don't know if we actually need it. We should be able to get rid of this too. Eventually put this down somewhere. And these are just some decorative items for the kitchen, but not the highlight kitchen. It'll probably be the what's it called, the kitchen in Winterberry. It depends. If I need to upgrade the decor here just because I put it down from oh my gosh, I'm gonna need to hire weight here. Because when you have utility rooms, that brings out the decor of the place, right? So, if need be, the Louis bed. I don't have enough silk sheets. Oh, the Louis bed just has more decoration. Silk sheets. Silk sheets. Where do I find silk sheets? But having that extra decor is not too bad. Because sometimes a hard thing to like get is a decor. But you know, having organized everything and just having an idea of what I need to do to move things forward. This prestige level to level 5 in High Lake. What prestige level are we in High Lake? Prestige 3, but that's also because I left this place pretty empty. What is the food? Wait. Oh my gosh. We're getting low on food. We have no food. Oh, because I do have potatoes. Yeah, because I put them in the fridge. So if I bring out the specific things I need, it should be good enough. Fluffy pancakes, what do I need for this recipe? Maple. Bread pudding. And we can make some bread pudding. I need to check the first fridge. We don't have a lot of cheese. We do have a lot of honey though. Milk. Yeah, amounts of milk and bread we have is about the same, so that should give us good enough. We are gonna lose them though. Bread pudding. We need honey. A lot of honey that we're using, but that's also because we need the food. I could also make some of the lower level recipes. Actually being able to get started on like, oh, this bread pudding actually gave us a lot. That was like 9 of, 9 of each ingredient, and we got like 18. We got 2. That's really good. I should be probably looking for recipes like that then. Once give us double. So we have puddings there, but we do need to have variety, otherwise it doesn't count, even though we have 18 for bread pudding. French onion soup. I think French onion soup requires like butter, cheese. I think zesty serum mushrooms. I'm gonna grab this pile of one of the piles of butter that I have here. I'll grab the 10 pile. And then one of the piles of mushrooms. Oh my gosh. This is so much nicer, like being able to find things. Zesty mushrooms. Not the garlic! Not the garlic! I didn't see the garlic. Oh no. Potato pierogi. Pan-fried spinach it is. I don't... The garlic, damn it. Pepper. Fried rice. I need rice for this. Potato pierogi. Veggie lasagna. Lentil tea. I don't even have lentil. French onion soup. Damn it. Let me put my ingredients back then. I'll keep the butter on because a lot of recipes require butter. Put the potatoes in here so I can find them. Bell pepper. Corn on the cob. I could always try to make corn on the cob as well. I do have enough money to buy a couple more recipes. A lot of these recipes do require that buy from each switch. I don't want to buy from each switch. But bread pudding turned out to be really nice actually. So food right now it's a 14. There's 3 guests that I could accept because 3 of them leave tomorrow. I definitely need to get the food running here. Ah yes, Toothless. I really enjoy that video so much. Oh, trash here. How mushrooms? He is. Hold up. I'm just kind of contemplating what to do. Yeah, I'm just kind of contemplating what to do. Regardless, I have to go by. I'll check out Whetstone Bay. There is enough food for it not to run down. But I do need to get ingredients from each switch, so if I let that day pass, if I let a day pass, I should be getting some extra funds, and then I'll go buy ingredients. Because regardless of if I buy the new ingredients, right? I should be getting this ginger, because I'm actually starting to need it more. Just haven't been here a lot. Because regardless of if I buy the new recipes, it's gonna need ingredients that I have to buy, like flour or like egg or stuff like that. But if there's ingredients I can get myself, that probably might be the better choice. But yeah, the goal is to get Highlight running on its own. Because the more that it's like able to do that, that's gonna be really good passive income. But then that means I need money for upgrades. But in order to keep people coming and having good reviews, right? I need to keep the food running. Also need to find silk. Which I seem to have run out of. I'm not too sure where I get silk from. Surprisingly enough, haven't had anybody ask me about the lighthouse tower just yet. But I also need to just check up on the characters sometimes, because sometimes when they have quests for you, they'll like go and find you. But other times you just have to be running around everywhere on the map, and just checking on people. This couch would be... I thought the couch would give me silk. Look at the berries on that side. But I can't get in. Let me in. Let me. You see how there's like a cylinder right there, or like a focus lens? That's probably I'll probably get access to that area once they want me to remodel the lighthouse. I had to get everything else running. Me too. I like to fish in this game. Any game that has fishing, it's great. Let me in. Linden. I got in. I didn't even see that there were steps like that. But you know I'm taking full advantage of this area. Well then. That was my fault for not noticing the depths I could go in. Still, I need so many more resources. Silk. Where do I get silk? I do have a lot of good wood to maybe Pinefall? I already cleared up a lot of the trash in Pinefall. Yeah, I think I cleared up a lot of... Unless, Ipswich? I mean to buy it from Ipswich? Damn it, Ipswich. None of them are looking to specifically talk. I guess I'm also kind of wondering about Sabine. Yes, Ipswich has silk. Like, those higher level materials. I cry. I will buy, however, another stack of milk and bread. Because that recipe was really good. Flour is kind of pricey. Just the bread and the milk itself put me down from 1700 to 800. So that means that if I buy the flour, just a stack of 10 flour, it's actually gonna drop me down about the same. I'll buy a stack of 5. 4. 6. Yeah, a stack of 6. Yeah, because these areas are upgraded as much as possible. Yeah, these areas are already upgraded to the highest level they can. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of trash. We're getting our trash collected slowly. So it really is just management. I had to be better at managing the different locations. But like sometimes getting just some locations open up again gives you the ability to have some of those upgrades, right? I should probably talk to Oliver and Sabine. Check back at home. Pay Mama a visit. It's been a while. Mama Bear. Ba-da-ba-bum. Red rice, potato pierogi. No point recipe that we could have made that just required that we had flour. Peach cobbler. Farmhouse. There is something I could try to get started, but it's gonna be a mess. I gotta have Gus running it. The thing is, it's not good to like have Gus running it unless you have a guarantee that like 25 decor. Ah, because the decoration went down because I put more fridges in place. Yeah, it checks out about the decoration. I wonder if that didn't affect the reviews. Some of them. Just affected some of them. Gotta harvest more potatoes. Maybe just put things in the fridge for my own sanity, because this is a lot. No, I don't want to take all of that. I don't want to take all of that. Please, no. Golden game disc as a quest item. I don't even know who. Probably Wilbur, maybe? But how much bread do we have here? Okay, it's about half and half. Good bread buddy. We'll take this ginger. I'll probably hold on to the ginger since we're not getting a lot of it. But that's also because we're not like exploring as much as we probably should. Put a stack of the spices in there. Put a stack of chamomile here. Probably won't be picking up as much chamomile. Whoop, I'll pick up mint, maybe? But not as much chamomile. Because I need to know what I have. We do have the linden. We actually got a lot of linden just from those three trees. Oh my gosh, what a word twister. That... I was gonna say, that can't be all the fuel we have, like 68. No, we actually have a pretty good stack of fuel going on. Still gotta pick up more. To be honest, we probably are gonna cook with mushrooms. So put the mushrooms. Bring out some onions, because onions are just used in general. And let's see what we can make. We don't have rice, so mushroom risotto is out of the question. But maybe... Close potato pierogi. That's the mushroom. Garlic, of course. How about the carrot soup? Potatoes and carrots. So let me grab the potatoes and go in fridge. I need to pick up more carrots. How many carrots I have? 7. I think this should be enough. Can make 3 of these because I don't have a lot of carrots. I realized it took 2 carrots. It makes sense. Oh yeah, this was the veggie lasagna. No, but that requires cheese. What about cheese? So we'll make 3 of these. Cook that. Oh, the food management. Honestly, I should have been buying more ingredients for Eep Switch, but I didn't think that would need to be very focused on this. Pan-fried pierogi. Not pierogi, spinach. Pan-fried spinach. Yeah, we can do it. We got 3 spinach. This is the garlic. Is it the garlic again? It's the garlic. Never mind. Because we need to look for the recipes to give us as much as we can of like food. Fluffy pancakes. I need maple syrup for the pancakes. I think I also need syrup. Plum schnapps? What is a schnapps? I actually never heard of that. What is a what type of food item is a schnapp? Well, like make. Now let's hold on to our ginger because ginger is actually used pretty often in so many other recipes. Lemon, sugar, flour. We might make another peach cobbler. Considering some of the lemons that we have, yeah, probably a peach cobbler. Put our vegetables away. We have so many mushrooms. The singular potato stack that we have. Peach cobbler. Do we have lemons for it? I'm not gonna lie though, some of those recipes, they sound so delicious. We need lemons. I don't think we have lemons. But I have an idea where to find some lemons. The only thing I can do at the moment is make more, what's it called? Bread pudding. We'll make a stack of 5. Yeah, some of the recipes here sound so delicious. And then looking at some of the basic ingredients, right? That sound doable. Like bread pudding sounds like, again, like delicious and doable, right? So I might actually like look up some of the recipes. Just to like actually try them out in person. Like I said, nothing but bread pudding. Just bread pudding. Bread pudding for days. And I'll put the peaches away. We'll travel to Nightfall. The lemons that we got them from Jax's house. So we could pay a visit there to like get Hylic running, then we'll like work on Winterberry. But we can go to Winterberry just to get some items. But I don't want to be touching Winterberry without like making sure the Hylic's running. So I did buy the recipe for the improved heater, right? So once we actually go, I see the carrot on the map. So once we actually, what is this? Sorry. So once we actually go to Winterberry to upgrade that, first thing we're upgrading the heater. I think that's gonna be the most important thing. We're also gonna have to go have like food ready in Winterberry. And we're already struggling here in High Lake. It's gonna be an interesting situation. Bell pepper, do we need bell pepper? I would say not really, but we'll pick it up regardless. I'm gonna pick up a mushroom. What we do need, however, is the garlic, and I know the garlic grows around here at the bottom. But once we're able to start cooking on the bell pepper, it gives pretty good food item. Plums. Not a lot of need for plums. It's potato, right? No, it's a herb. No, this is potato. This is a herb. And the thing about foraging sometimes is if you keep foraging too much one specific area, or like too consistently, you start getting singular items. So sometimes you just want to like let them stack up or something like that, right? But come on, we need this garlic. Send it here. Because a lot of our recipes just require garlic overall. And seeing how far off garlic is from like the main areas, I can see how I didn't stack up as much garlic as I could have. I just didn't pass by it often enough. Oh, not a pass here. What does this lead to? Sawdust. Well, in Winterberry, they just want me to build the rooms. Oh, talking about Sabine. She's sound asleep. Winterberry, they just want me to build the rooms, so if I build them... Sound asleep. Let me check on Mama Bear. It's been a while. I think this is gonna take us to Mama Bear. Yes. Been checking in on friends. I've been off. I've been distant. I've been radio silent for like weeks. I would say it's probably been weeks. They said so. Friends seem to be doing fine. However, it doesn't seem to have gone to sleep. You know, thank God for technological upgrades. She reminds me every single time. But for those who know, right? There used to be old fridges, right? And that would drip down until like the back end of the fridge. Like especially because of like the freezing kind of stuff, right? But it would drip down to the back end of the fridge, right? Into like a catch tray. But if you didn't take care of that tray, right? it just becomes some like very unpleasant situation, right? And the one stuck with that unpleasant situation, it was me. So you know, she has a point. Sabine? Well then, that was an interesting clip. Although that's a very mama bear thing to say, to be honest. You think there's nothing to do? Have you checked the fridge? Regardless, right? The fridge will always need cleaning. There, it's unavoidable. It's something that will forever haunt. The fridge always needs cleaning. Because even though you don't have that situation anymore, right? Like, you should still be cleaning behind the fridge regardless. This? Oh, this one right here? I repair it. Let's keep picking up fuel. Take me to... Actually... I could buy more ingredients for food. I could buy more ingredients for food. Let's see... But that's 300 apiece. The silk sheets. I know Ipswich stand was somewhere around here. Silk material. 350 apiece. Can I sell some of my own items? Maybe? Okay, but I see the price value on them, right? The question is, can I sell some of these? If I were to sell it to who? Because as far as I know, there's no one. But I can always buy. You might as well buy the ingredients then. Give me some of this rice. And some cheese as well. I'm perpetually on a state of like not having enough. I had to get 10 guests to stay at Pinefall, but that's a lot of building that I had to do. Even if I wanted to have like one guest at a time. And then if I decided to have 10 guests at a time, which that is something I can do, it's still a lot of building. But it will take the cost down to like one round of invitations. Maybe I could start trying to get Winterberry running. I need how many guests to say I went? 4. No, 6 level 4 bedrooms to Winterberry. recipes. Mushroom risotto. Mushrooms, garlic, herbs. I just need to pick up the mushrooms from the fridge. That's the wrong fridge. Ah yes, that's the mushrooms I picked up. I'll put the bell peppers in the fridge because again, I'm not like doing anything with them. What? Singular potato. If I had singular potato, does that mean I did pick up a stack of potatoes? Oh, just a singular potato? That's kind of weird. We'll use the herbs that we have on us. That's 7 garlic. Mushroom risotto. Gotta go. How much of the ingredients do we have? I think the 7 garlic for sure. And we cook. Yeah, guess we get the mushroom risotto here. Then we probably will make like one of the lower mushroom soup. Garlic and onions. Yeah, and then we'll make one of the lower level recipes, which in this case will be mushroom soup. Just so that we get rid of some of the ingredients. Yeah. Do mushroom soup. How many Oh no. Oh no. I was gonna say, how many stacks of blackberries do we have for us to have a stock of 40? I accidentally took everything out of this fridge. I think we can make sliced apples as well. Mushroom soup, take one of the stacks of corn cobs, because we do need to get rid of those as well. So make some of the lower level food as well. Look that. Okay, recipes. Kind of sad that there isn't more recipes with the apples. Maybe eventually, but apples and strawberries are only available for a bowl. And corn on the cob. It requires butter, but butter is more important to like actually save up. Cornflakes? What do we need for cornflakes? Milk. I thought we were able to make popcorn. Was that not something available to us? I guess not. Honestly, corn on the cob is not worthwhile to use our butter like that. But yeah, I thought like with the cob you were able to make popcorn. You can make cornflakes if it requires milk. In that case, it's better for us to just make the bread pudding. Guess we'll figure it out. Or like, we'll be able to unlock more recipes. Because it does feel like we are pretty far along, right? But there's definitely more that we can do. Yeah, because the cow is in the way. I put this here. Yeah, cow takes one of the spaces. But we don't have that many bell peppers, so we don't have to worry about secondary stack. We'll put our apples back. Yeah, like, now looking at it, some of the lower level recipes are just not that worthwhile. Put our rice in here. To get more cheese. Oh, we have set garlic in the fridge. That's why it's also good for me to like put things in the fridge. Like, so if I need them, I need to go open the fridge and naturally look. And then actually know what I have when I do it that way. Red pudding is the best. It's been so helpful. Okay. Having wait here might actually not be a bad idea, but food seems to be good. How much coin do I have? 1,000. That won't be enough to build bedrooms in Winterberry. I can always pick up some more. But this, I feel betrayed by the mushrooms every single time. I think it's mint, right? Because mint kind of looks purple like that. But it's not. It's mushroom. Can't build a museum. I probably had to complete Vince Quest first. Alex Prestige to level 5 is actually gonna take a while. All of this is just gonna take a while. Which is just having it run day by day. Always need to keep at least 1,000 on me to be able to pay weight and costs. Small succulent plants. Contrast plants. Succulent plant is a contrast plant. The heck do I get a succulent from? Snake plants, large snake plants. Contrast. You're telling me I could have done this so much more earlier? I can't. You telling me I could have done this so much more earlier and I just didn't. I just never realized? We're not gonna talk about this. Hey Julia, I know it's 2:33 in the morning, but Julia, I have your things. Did you find all the stuff in the greenhouse? Yes, got all of it. Alright, these are good. I think there might be one more thing we need. But I think it'll be harder to get. Yeah, Julia? Come back when you fix the greenhouse. Julia, I don't think I ever found the greenhouse, Julia. Unless the greenhouse is the place the other guy was crushing Sleepy Man. Then I definitely want to fix that place because he's freezing. He's cold, he's miserable. I want to help him out. I like how it's like 1 hour ago they're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna run the day and then I'm gonna leave, right? Because I just need to make sure that to verify my files and that kind of stuff, right? And here I am. And here I am doing more stuff than I need to do. Here's the greenhouse. Follow the arrow. This is not the way to the guy that's cold and miserable. Yes. It's already been cleared. A bag of seeds! A bag of seeds! Where do I get a bag of seeds from? Where do I get a bag of seeds? Sometimes you feel like you make good progress, and then you're just kind of like, we can do this, right? And then it just comes crashing down. Bag of seeds. Bag of seeds. I'm taking my lemons. That's... We haven't crossed paths in a while. How are you? I'm great. Business is so booming. You know, as they say. Who says that? They do? I never heard it before. I guess they just didn't get to you yet. Excuse my half-witted attempt at humor. I'm just not myself today. It's been very cold lately, and no matter how much wood I burn or sauna breaks I take, the cold can be so overbearing. Back when this ski cabin was at its most popular, people would concoct a lovely drink. You only needed a sip and it will warm all of your insides. Not to mention how delicious it was. The humans coming over now drink lots of things. We can even make them some. Do you think it's something you could try to make yourself? It's not your average tea. That will be swell. Guts, I don't see your quest. Fire it up. Plum schnapps! I can do that. If you give me an excuse to make the plum schnapps, I'm making the plum schnapps. Well, we might actually get the bag of seeds from Jax if we actually do this for him. What was it? Plum schnapps require lemon, I think? Well, we did take 2 lemons from him, so being put to good use. What does plum schnapps need? Sugar and plum. Let's take the smaller stash since we're only planning to make like a little bit. He said he wanted 3, right? Plus, whoa! Untrack this one so that we can see plum schnapps. So you're telling me that this recipe is going to be specifically popular in Winterberry. Good to know. I had to set up a kitchen in Winterberry too. I'm a 9. Oh gosh. Wait, a single one gives you that many? And I wish I could tell how many you would get. There probably is a detail and I just don't see it, but that would be helpful and like for me to decide better recipes. At least for the start. Eventually I think we could just go for the recipes that give you better better food fulfillment. But right now being able to have multiple, or I guess it would be a combination of having multiple and then like the better fulfillment, so that you increase that like food score, but you also have enough for people to eat. I need to make sure that my guests are actually staying in. Have you had any luck? Yes, I did. Oh yes, excellent. Even the small taste hits the spot wonderfully. I appreciate you taking time out of your day for me, Hank. I understand why you enjoy helping others. It feels good to do so. As long as it doesn't come at the cost of your own suffering. You cannot give others what you don't have. And you're keeping the flame alive in the face of freezing cold. But sometimes I wish I could share the warmth as well, spread it around. If it would be of any use to you, of course. Scouts offer Hank his upkeep services to make sure that the fire never went out. For that purpose, he will use his tried and tested steam machine, the best in the business. Wherever the cold reach, Jax will be there to keep the guests snug as a bug in a rug. Oh yeah, that would be amazing! Fantastic. We'll need a spot in your research to set up my apparatus. I think a little bit of fire will go a long way. You're telling me? You're telling me I got Jax to help me out first? For Winterberry before like anything else that I'm trying to do? I'm dying. I'm losing it. I don't even know where to get the seeds. I gotta go to Highland just to make sure I have people coming in. Oh man, I don't even have Winterberry running. That would have been actually kind of nice. When we were like trying to get it like set up a little bit. Yeah, just for the missions, but then again, that was too early for that. Daunting. The food here is actually doing pretty well. Y'all don't deserve it, but like I'll put the winter schnapps in there. Royal wardrobe, vanity, field chest. That's right. I need to like get more guests in. Yeah, because I only had 2 guests. That's pretty bad. Booty, 22, 19. Yeah, because some of the expectations are starting to get real high. And we just don't have it like that. We do have 24 food. Comfort is not there though. Comfort is not there. What to do? What to do? I mean, I can pump up the comfort. Because of the decor, we have it down because of the fridges. Although we can put the decor up. Simply with the Royal Wardrobe. Baroque Vanity. I wish I could see which one gave me the higher one. Bedroom 5, there's 2 bedrooms I'm gonna have empty. Which is... No, bedroom 5, bedroom 6 is empty. I just don't remember the order of the bedrooms. But I could get rid of the bed in bedroom 6 to try to upgrade it. What bedroom is this? 2, 5, 6. Alright. So we'll have bedroom 6 be completely empty. We'll get rid of the items in bedroom 6. We're gonna travel to the trash to break down some of the items that we have, some of the furniture that we have, to try to get started on upgrading bedroom 6. Because unless we're buying silk from Ipswich, we don't have a reliable way to get silk. Oh wait, it's gonna pick that. But also, Highlight, I don't have a lot of decoration going on in that area either. So, the reason why I even have Wade up and running in A24, because this place, every single time that I come here, right, has gotten pretty messy. And the trash that we pick up, the higher value decor items that we can buy. So we'll break some of the furniture down. We'll break some of the furniture down. I hope that we get some silk out of the beds, at least to upgrade to one of the better ones. No silk. Ipswich. God, 300 a piece. 300 for... That's a recipe switch. It's even more than a 50 coins more than a recipe. Switch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, those bedrooms are staying this way. I'm not using the ones in Winterberry per se. I could take the ones in Winterberry. There should be 2 bedrooms. Yeah, I think it's 2 or 4 bedrooms. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Wait, but I need to visit Wade. Wade's little cards. So I could take the ones that are built in Winterberry, have them here at High Lake. They're just a little bit less decor than like the Latiris bed or the Louis bed. But we'll just have them in High Lake. And then the Louis bed and some of those higher level items will go towards Winterberry and Pinefall. That doesn't sound too bad. Because we're not planning to have Winterberry running just yet. And the more that we have these places running, right? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna undo my work. I'm gonna undo my work, and it's gonna be a little bit sad about it. Yeah, because this place is now not gonna have a bed. That's fine. Everything here is kind of similar to each other, huh? Yeah, because this was kind of mandatory for me to like be able to move it forward. So some of it's built. We're just not gonna be having guests staying there just yet. Because I didn't mean to travel there. Because the more that we get High Lake running or running by itself, it's passive income that we can use to like do the upgrades for the other places. Because we have it running like that for Timber Crossing and A24. Yeah, we have it running like that for A24 and Timber Crossing. I think eventually the reason why for the fridges would be if we can hire Julie as a cook. And she just cooks for us. And then that's the only way I can see like potentially automating High Lake. Once we get the bedrooms upgraded, right, the only thing holding us back will be that. Pawn shop. We'll buy that. So as long as we have like 1,000 each day, we cover the cost of some of the things that we do. Legging wardrobe. Royal wardrobe. But the level skip on some of these. Level 5 wardrobe compared to the level 3 and then the level 1. Well, that's kind of... Yeah, we definitely can. We'll do... We have 6? Yeah, we have 6 here. What did we run out of? Okay, we'll do 4 then. Oh, there's just a limit of 5. Okay. And the other 2. We're gonna need more of those planks, but I think it's easier to get them at Pinefall. Oh, people are sleeping. I can't change the beds, but that's kind of fine. I could essentially make some of the bedrooms bigger. And so I can put one of the wardrobes. Because I'm not too sure if all of this is gonna fit. before we already reduced it to 4 here. We could essentially yeah, we could essentially reduce it to 5 and just have 3 3 bedrooms downstairs. Less revenue, but like better quality to run overall. Because I don't know how big the vanity and the footrest are going to be. It's kind of like my worry. Oh, this one's empty for some reason. Oh, if there's nobody coming in, that makes sense. Let's cancel pick, put the wardrobe down. Place. I guess I don't think there's a lot of room for the vanity. I guess we'll figure something out, but I might have to restart her hide like all over again. If I do that, that's probably off stream then. Because, oh my gosh, that's gonna be a disaster in itself. And doing that off stream also allows time to pass. And the thing with allowing time to pass, right? It just allows us to move into the quests easier. Upstairs the pets are already upgraded. I just wish that I could, you know, with the controller, just kind of like press to go upstairs. I'm not even sure what button that would be. Yep. Put it. Doing the spark with like a mouse, not the worst, but yeah, we'll get rid of the painted cabinets for now. Because eventually we'll have better decoration. Rotate this, place it like this, and this one rotate, place it like so. My only worry is that if we have enough materials to build some of the other things. Because now that we have, I think, higher comfort and decoration, we can actually host people better. Oh, maybe not that much. Bedroom 5. Bedroom 6 definitely got upgraded. Wait, we should be able to host people. Let's see. Yeah, we could do this. Bedroom 5 just requires someone that is fine with it. Yeah, it absolutely works. But yeah, tomorrow morning. I think this is where we ended. A lot of this is just gonna be grinding or just getting things put together, right? And considering how many times I've broken down the bedrooms and high leg and just rebuilt all of that, definitely off screen, right? So your game will be safe, your progress will be safe. Yep. But yeah, thank you for joining me on today's stream. And yeah, uh, a little bit of not that eventful game-wise. Because there's just so much to do, and a lot of that just requires like letting the days pass and just meeting certain requirements. But you know, that's completely fine, right? And so I'll actually let some of that time pass. A little bit of off screen, especially with me remodeling some of the areas. Because I had like 6 bedrooms in Highlight, and I think I'm just gonna change that to 5. So 3 downstairs, 2 upstairs. Yeah, just make that a little bit like more better. And that's just so that we can get High Lake automated, right? And that way we can focus on Winterberry. But also, I'm getting stiff. And so I just need to like move around to get like some of that blood flow. But yeah, thank you for joining me on today's stream. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.